Don't mention the windows. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, my voice is so screwed up. Shh, don't mention the windows. I'm trying my best to talk right now. I hope my voice is at least understandable. Hello everyone, have you been taking care of yourself? No, don't mention the windows. I'll tell you about my stuff. Okay, let us go ahead and move on. This is like the weakest voice I have. If you thought my voice was weak as it is, I guess this is like... Oh, okay. Welcome everyone. I can't even do my Shiori thing. I can't. I am back from my trip. It's okay. I haven't gotten sick in literal years. So when I got sick during the trip, I was pretty unfreaking happy, that's for freaking sure. So what happened? I'm gonna make a video on this. It's 40 gigabytes of footage, by the way. I don't even think it's all of it. There's 40 gigabytes of pictures and footage. I still have to... I have to rearrange it and do the narration. Probably when I'm not dying, but I can at least rearrange it. Yeah! Oh, thank you for the super chats. I don't think I'll be able to say all your names this time, but thank you. For the bug video, for anyone curious, that was... I think that was 27 gigabytes, actually. It's also, like, video footage. It's video footage. I recorded as much as I could. The reality is that you have to get as much footage as you can, because only, like... I want to say maybe 25% of that is usable. Yeah, the bug footage is like at different angles. Oh, I'll geek out over editing, but I really ought not to. Oh. No, I haven't tried gargling salt water still. I should. I also, you guys taught me that you're not supposed to eat like 10 lozenges in an hour. That surprised me, to be honest. All my life, whenever there's a voice irritation, I just freaking oh, what's wrong? Okay, it was at least like 6. It was 6 to 10. I don't think it was like that many though. No, it's not COVID. Thankfully, it's not. I didn't get the big C is what you would say, I guess. I actually think I think YouTube doesn't like saying that. Oh, 2 per 4 hours? What the heck? I've been downing that like candy. Apparently it dries your throat too, so I can't use it. I have hot water though. Also, my cats are behind me. They would not leave me alone. I kind of hope that they don't, what's it called? Cause trouble though. Yeah, I think there was a time where YouTube did not like the big C word. Yeah, they missed me. I woke up to them, like, behind my head. They were on the pillow, and then another one right next to my face, and they were purring. But it was also like 5 AM in the morning, so I did not really enjoy waking up. No, it's okay. I don't wanna... I don't wanna be away for too long. That's why tomorrow, when I play Terraria, it's only gonna be on Reese's channel, so please support my friends. I don't think I can entertain you in the way I want to, because I will be coughing up a storm in your face, unless you're into that. Are you into this sort of stuff? There's also a watch along for the beach, the summer event. Please look at Bibu's Bibu and Homoku's schedule for that. I'll be attending it too, but I'll be honest, I don't think I could talk much during it. I don't think I could really talk much. This is the most I've talked all day, okay? Okay. There's supposed to be like vocal exercises. Like Oh man, it doesn't feel like usual. It doesn't feel like my usual purrs. Okay, I took notes on my trip actually. Let me look. Cause this is supposed to help, what's it called? Organize everything? Let's see. Where did I put my freaking notes? Okay. So I spent about 7 days on the trip. God, the Yakuza is so freaking brutal. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, you have strep infection? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you get fevers with yours? When you get strep, you're supposed to get fevers too, or at least it's common to. I used to get this all the time in my youth. I'll rest if I need to, it's okay. Let's see. Thank you for the welcome backs. I'm sorry I can't read your messages. Yeah, I don't usually travel a lot. This is the most I've been exposed to, essentially. But I'll tell you now, I was basically on a giant petri dish in the middle of the ocean, and let's just say the Yakuza really likes cannibalism. They want to eat like every 5 freaking hours that I got sick of eating. I couldn't keep up. I think by the 4th day, I could no longer eat. I don't know how often you guys eat. Do you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I can't. I literally need only 1 meal a day. Thank you for the super chats. I mean, like, it was fun for a bit, but there was also like times where I did not want to eat. I'm just like, hey, food's nice, but not when you don't want to eat. So at some point, I ended up just having to decline joining. It's one of those things like, I don't know about you guys, but like, whenever I had to attend family parties and reunions and all that crap, there's like, I didn't like eating in public. I actually got really self-conscious. I couldn't eat in front of people. But then they were like, you should eat. So I ate a little. And then for some reason, one of them was like, maybe you shouldn't eat. I'm like, what the heck? Wait, what? It made no sense. But this is my youth. It made no sense to me. That was just my uncle. My uncle's actually ostracized now. I don't know how he's doing. I really have no idea. I wish I knew. I haven't heard from my cousin forever. The last time we all got together, he was not in this event, by the way. I'm just letting you know now. My cousin and my uncle, not in this event. The last time we got together was when Granny Yakuza passed away. After that, whatever threads were between my parents and some of their siblings just like so. Yeah, I don't know how he's doing. I hope he's doing well though. I really do. Oh, don't worry about it. It was like years past. Oh gosh, though. I remember it quite clearly. I don't know why they got contact. It's one of those strange family situations where my mother is like, don't worry about him. He's just jealous of your dad. I'm like, what? And I'm like, I don't think so. I think you guys should just talk it out, whatever the issue is. I don't know, just family stuff, you know? You gets it? Yeah, family was weird like that. I was always just kind of, I guess, distancing myself. I'm not that close to my cousins, to be honest. I have so many, I cannot freaking recognize who is who. That's how bad it is. I have like family essentially in all parts of the world. I have a godfather in freaking New Zealand, for crying out loud. I don't even know who he is. So yeah, whenever there's like family stuff, I have to pretend like, oh yeah, I know that Uncle Nyan Nyan. And yeah, Aunt Shiori, I know her for sure. I remember when she gifted me a doll. Oh. I'm drinking some water right now. Here you go. Alright, this is actually what I wanted to do here. So, oh, this is my new outfit for today. is my new outfit, so please do enjoy this. It feels so nice and cozy. It's just like a hug. Oh, okay. You know, I actually have an idea on why the frick I got sick. Okay, so let me... I can't tell you too much because that's supposed to be part of the video content. But on day... Let's see... Day 4. Potentially day 4. There was a sloth. Like the actual animal. And they were letting people hug it. So I hugged it. But it was kind of like... It had huggy germs. So that's one potential reason. Also, there was kind of a bleeding monkey, to be honest. I don't know if it like went on my head. but there was a bleeding monkey, and another monkey was like eating its brains. I don't really know. It might have been pampering it, or it could have been eating its brains. It's hard to say. But that monkey, or at least one of the monkeys, there's like multiple. They went on my head, and then they even like did like a... They held my hand for a bit, actually. It was like a fraction of a second. But that monkey had the softest paws. I was so surprised. No, they didn't eat my brain. They ate someone else's. The monkeys even have days off. I only have like 4 voices in my head, guys. Don't worry. But I don't hear those voices anymore. But the monkeys... And the sloth felt really nice. I liked the way it clung to me. It was like a warm hug, just like this jacket. But I also think that because it hugged so many people, maybe I got sick from it. I don't know. I don't like the sloth fur, though. The sloth fur felt dry and coarse. It's kind of like carpet. Or no, imagine a cat having a hairball, and then it puked out the hairball. I've never felt a hairball before, but I assume it's the same, but dry up the hairball. I think that's what the sloth felt like. What do you mean? This jacket's for warmth. It's so warm in here, guys. I've been having... I think this is on par with strep throat, but I've been having like flashes of a fever. I'm still streaming. Don't stop me. Maybe the more I talk, the more used to my voice is getting. Oh, thank you, Han. Thank you, everyone, for the welcome backs. I hope you enjoyed the presents I had left for all of you during my trip. I worked very hard on the bug video, and a big thank you to Pudding for helping with the clip stuff. I almost called them puddles. I'm sorry. It started with both P-U-D-D. Yeah, Pudding does a wonderful job. I'm very grateful for their help. So, for my vlogs, though, I'll be editing that myself because, well, you kind of have to. You have to rearrange it in a way I can actually tell a story. Yeah, it's Pudding. We did, they do the stream highlights, and they also do, like, some of the, I guess, highlight shorts. And then if it's something you never see in a stream, that's just, like, stuff I made. I'm glad you liked the editing. I worked very hard on that. And then the next video, it's gonna be my 40 gigabyte freaking footage. It's gonna be, like, 10 minutes max, probably. I think for stuff like this, so how I usually do it... it's so warm in here. Let me turn this off really quick. So how I usually do my vlogs is that you collect the footage naturally, but then you have to actually sort of timestamp it. So I use a GoPro and I use a phone. I use like 2 things for my footage. Because for my phone, I can like upload to a laptop and just like store it in there, and then GoPro's like extra storage, so you have the SD card. I don't use a fancy camera actually. No, I don't even know if it's 4K. I think it might be. I had to delete it from the laptop. Thankfully, I had space on this computer because it's 40 gigabytes, and I really had to remove the bug video because that's 27 gigabytes. Like, vlogs are not to be underestimated. Why? Oh, that's just I was just so happy to see you that I went crazy on the screen. There's something wrong with that, right? I feel like you guys keep breaking my chat. To be fair, it's kind of nice. Oh, there you go. Alright, so there's a second reason that I think that I got sick from. So on the, let's see, what day was it? Took notes here. Oh, good gosh. By the 5th day, okay, the 5th day I had a tension headache. So after hugging, oh, why did I get a tension headache? Oh, I don't even think that was from the monkey and the sloth. That was because I went outside. I packed enough underwear, but I don't know if I packed enough clothes. Oh, is Risa here? Hello, Risa. Are you serving soup for me later? The monkey had such the nicest hands. Let me drink water. Alright, I look forward to your soup. Please do not bathe in it this time. No, I had clothes, but it wasn't meant to be like traveling clothes. But I wore it anyway because I had to. I basically wore pants, guys. I wore pants, but they were like, they're not necessarily Hot Topic goth girlfriend pants. They were just your typical black pants, but that was enough for me to get kind of heated. I wore a regular shirt. I wore pants. The pants were enough for me to overheat that I had to return to the giant petri dish in the middle of the ocean. And then I think for the rest of that day, yeah, according to my notes, oh my god, I had a dream too. I had a headache for the rest of the day. I had a tension headache. I skipped lunch and dinner. So there's a reason I dislike pants. Oh, my dream. What was my dream? Okay, my dream made no sense. Where's my notes on this? Hold up. I need to look for my notes. My dream was like a conglomeration of random bullcrap that made no sense. For example, there was this girl named Megan. I'm like, who the heck is Megan? Let me look. Oh, and there was Sherlock Holmes, and there was like, am I allowed to mention the ho-ho, you know that character? I think you know that character. Ho-ho. I don't want to say it. It's probably okay to say it, but I don't want to get bonked. Okay, let me look at my notes. Okay. Okay, so there was like late night pizza nights on the petri dish. And it was open until past midnight actually. So I think this kind of related to the dream. So I jumped that I couldn't bring pizza past midnight because there was a student who was skinned with a giant cheese grater by accident by the principal, and the 3rd floor of the dormitory was haunted. So if I brought pizza to that 3rd floor after midnight, he was gonna haunt me. That was my dream. And then there was this part where like I hid the pizza on the 1st floor. I just left the box there, and I hoped that no one would take my pizza. So I went to the 3rd floor, and then it was like a very, very small dorm for some reason. And then there's like 2 random people. They had a TV, and it had those antennas. And while they were trying to get the TV going, there was this big girl. Thank you for the super chat, Lars. There was this big girl, like, oh my, but you know, she looked pretty. Whoever this Megan was, this Megan, I'm sure she was like a very dashing, wonderful person. But Megan was like, oh man, did you hear the latest freaking gossip? That dude was making out with Sky, and I'm like, who the heck is Sky? It made no sense. And then there's one part of the dream where it was like a car chase. It was a car chase, and I was technically streaming from the car. And then as the car was going, you know those like the movies that in public, like they have a giant screen and a bunch of cars are parked there to look at the movies. Okay, but do that in a smaller scale, and there was a movie playing on the windows of the cars, and then there was Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and for some reason the Beast is kind of like a well, it was that shirt that people wear. It starts with the word wife and it ends with the word eater. he was kind of, I don't think he actually beat her, but he was kind of like, I just got that feeling from him. I don't know why. And then the movie switched to like Sherlock Holmes in the back of the car, but he was like in another car, and he was like a black and white film. And he was like chasing after me. He's like, we gotta watch this movie, Shiori. And then my manager texted me, and then he said, don't show copyrighted movies now, Shiori. And I'm like, okay, well, Sherlock Holmes is public domain, but I'm pretty sure Beauty and the Beast is copyrighted. And then he went AFK, and then I was like, okay, I gotta go enlist this bot now, guys. But yeah, that was my dream. I think Sherlock Holmes is meant to be my bodyguard. So yeah, that's kind of like my normal dreams, to be honest. That's usually how it goes. I either have school dreams where I'm getting haunted by the school. It's like, why am I here again? I haven't been here since I was in diapers. Or I just have like crazy dreams. Sherlock Holmes was in like black and white. He had like the detective outfit, but it was more like 1920s detective outfit, like the fedora and all that stuff, and a trench coat. I don't know what medicine to take. I actually haven't taken any medicine today. I'm okay, no worries. Don't worry. I haven't like idle meetings. I haven't done that for my mouth, so I'm okay. So no worries, I'm okay. Let me drink some water. Oh, that's the idle meter right now. I made a joke about this, by the way. I was only gonna do that if I like felt really unwell. It's don't worry about it, guys. It's just glitter. I made a joke about this on pre-chat, and I think people knew I was joking, right? But people were really worried because I said like, oh, I'm just coughing out glitter. No, I'm not gonna bottle my ketchup for you guys. No, it's actually meant to be, it's probably okay to say it was meant to be blood. But I changed the color in case YouTube's like, no, how dare you spill ketchup on me. I like that color though. It was a joke, don't worry. Don't worry. If I did cough it out, I would say it wasn't a joke. But it was a joke here, so it's okay. It's okay. I don't think I've tried Pepto-Bismol before. Oh man. Oh, okay, so I already told you about the sloth story, right? And the monkey with the bleeding brain. But I hope that monkey got checked out. So the second theory I have for why I got sick. Oh man, you guys are gonna like make fun of me for it. I don't mind, by the way. You can. Whatever makes you feel happy. But so on, I believe, where's my notes? I believe on the 6th day. Let's see. Yeah, okay, on the 6th day. So 4th day, possible reason for my sickness. 5th day, tension headache. So my body was already freaking vulnerable and weakened. And then for the 6th day, oh my good golly. So lots of walking around, right? Let me preface this by the type of person I am. In my studies, there was a girl. I did not know her, but I was waiting in the hallway for my class to start, and she was passing around cookies. I did not know this woman. I do not know what she did with the cookies. I did not know why she was giving cookies. But she asked me, "Hello, ma'am, do you want a cookie?" And I said, yes. I took that cookie like a pug champ, and I freaking ate it without any suspicion at all. And then she asked the group, like, all the way across the other hallway, "Do you guys want a cookie?" They all said no. And I'm like, why not? It's a free cookie. I was kind of wondering, was this like a psychological test? But she We're just seeing how many people actually agree to a random stranger accepting cookies. Okay, to be fair, it was on campus, and like if something bad happened, I'm also on campus, right? I'm like in the hallway. Someone would see me like just do this with a cookie, so I thought like it should be fine, right? It should be fine. But that was a pretty good cookie. I wish I took more. This was years ago, but it still haunts me in my dreams. I wanted more cookies. Yeah, exactly. Free cookie is free cookie. But that was only in campus. It was a different story. You don't do that in... You don't... Oh, well, I guess I wouldn't do that if it was happening in the streets, for example. But okay, now this story, the reason I might have gotten sick this time was because this was part of the tour, and we went to like an herbal tea place. There was a mysterious tea vendor, but it was part of the tour. It was part of the tour. They had free samples, and they served happy tea. That was the literal name of this tea. So in a small tiny cup, probably like if you make a pinching motion, but times that by 3, so that's like 4 pinches. It was called, they said it would make your health really good. Your health would be exponential. It would only go up. It was a positive slope, an x equal 1. Well, let's just say... Oh, thank you, Vadus. Thank you. Let's just say I may be very unhappy. The moment I drank that, I felt like my throat started acting up. I don't know if it was the real reason for it, but I was okay. I mean, sure, I got a tension headache the day before, but I thought I was okay up until the happy tea. I did take pictures of the establishment. I will not share the name of it though, because I'm sure the tea was okay for other people, because a lot of other people drank from it. Also, my relatives drank, but I'm the only one who got sick. Like, why? And then they also had like a fruit punch tea, so I took 2 samples of that. It was pretty good, but then my throat acted up more. I don't know why. Maybe it was like the water was bad. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'm either allergic to happiness, or I'm allergic to something in that tea. But that was the mysterious tea vendor. Oh, for my you think it's an allergic reaction? I do wonder what was in there. They mentioned like ingredients, but not gonna lie, once I took the happy tea, I wasn't listening. I was just drinking that crap. I'm allergic to happiness? Well, I'm okay with being allergic to it. I still want you guys to be happy, so it was a very unhappy tea. But after that, the next day, I was actually kind of bedridden, to be honest. I was bedridden on day 6, and I thought, wow, this is horrible timing because I'm supposed to come back soon. So I just stayed in the cabin while everyone was like, woohoo, buffet, complimentary meals. And I'm like, do, I can't eat dessert. Do, I can't even eat sandwiches. Everything hurts to eat. I can't even drink water much. So I haven't had strep throat in literal like many moons. It has been that long. I thought I was like, wow, my immune system must be really good because I haven't gotten sick in years. But like, no, I'm a sponge. Happy tea made me severely unhappy. So, and then I had a fever that day too. It's when I think like you're normally getting a fever in the morning, because that's when it's like when you shut down your computer, your system is like restarting essentially. It's okay. I hope the business does really well. They had a lot of herbs and spices, so I'm sure it's really good in cooking. I was just very unlucky. I am unhappy, unlucky tea. Thank you for all the super chats, by the way. I'm sorry I can't read most of it. I do appreciate it. It's not a straight jacket, it's a sweater. Oh man, in my youth, even in the summer I wore sweaters because I didn't understand that you're supposed to dress for the season. I'm like, it's closed, don't you just wear it? So I had some students who thought like I was kind of weird, and you know, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, I'll read at least the Akasupas for now if it's okay. I don't think I can talk much otherwise. Madus, Sakura, Warrior, Lawrence, Kitty Stalker. Oh hi Kitty, I like kitties. Voyme, Papa. Oh, I like fanfiction. Thank you for all the messages. Nightwolf. Oh, you guys really spoil me, by the way. I really like seeing you guys in pre-chat because I hope I really like the idea of people becoming friends with each other. Finish guard, Gabriel, Yasaka, Diamond Seal, Dumpster Fire Dom, Kingdom Hearts, give me the power of darkness, Dexter, Lupine, and Just Angel. Oh good golly, you guys really did pamper me. The trash man. Oh my good god. You guys spoiled me. Oh, there's so many names. Thank you. I don't think I can read all of them, but thank you. Oh, what else did I do? Oh, I bought dolls. I bought one that's like a voodoo doll. I bought one that's kind of like a Barbie-esque doll. And then I bought one that's a ragdoll. I was also debating on buying a hand puppet because I like hand puppets. It was a parrot, but then I was like, I spent a lot of money on, well, it's not really a lot to be honest, but it's a lot for me. But I already spent like, it's not really a voodoo doll. I would never stab it. It's just like, it doesn't look like a very cute doll. Does that make sense? It is more like the doll people would prefer to stab. That's just my thinking though. That's my Shiori I'm thinking. I like Muppets. I have a, I mentioned before, but I have a Raven finger puppet. And sometimes I like to just like wiggle it on my finger and it goes like squawk! King Raven gives no I give it a personality. I was thinking maybe I could use it for videos, but probably not for this. I think it's called a squishable. It's like, I love ravens and crows, but I have a king raven, and I like to think, I give personalities to some stuffed animals, okay? But I like to think that king raven is like a sassy mofo, and he just squawks, and he bosses people around, and I'm like, what's it called? Like the straight man to the comedy duo? I'm like, King Raven, stop it. And King Raven's like, squawk, I do whatever the heck I want. But that's just that's just my habits. I really like puppets and stuff. I could pretend that the Raven puppet's Risa, but then it has to be seductive, and I don't think I can do that with my tiny puppet Raven, because then I have to be like, hello everyone, Narissa Ravencraft here, your one and only, and then I have to bully it, and I can't imagine bullying my finger puppet. Risa though, it's a different story, but I missed you, Risa. I saw your diary logs. It's like, hiya, darlings. Risa's really sweet, though. Moko and Biba also checked up on me, and I just told them I'm dying. But yeah, I hope they had a fun time babysitting Yorick. I know that they played, what's it called? I almost said Advent for some reason. Apex. I don't know much about Apex. I just know that you get like pooped out of the sky and you fall somewhere and then you start shooting things up or something. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, I saw a fan animation of Yorick bouncing around. I also think he might have been crying. I don't know. But the people who have been doing fan animations with the 3D models is like really amazing. Yeah, Apex is PvP. That's why I can't do it. I get too nervous with that stuff. I used to play Town of Salem though, but Town of Salem started giving me anxiety whenever I had to be a bad guy. Whenever I did a mafia, I actually did pretty well on some stuff, but like when I was playing it, everyone was baby. I guess including me, to be honest. And then some people were a lot more babyish, and they were like, "How dare you betray me?" I'm like, "Yeah, we gotta pretend to betray you because otherwise the other mafia members are gonna get outed." So I got really pissed off when someone throws a tantrum. They're like, "They voted me guilty." I mean, like, yeah, we gotta sacrifice you for the greater good here. And so, but I can't do the serial destroyer. I couldn't do that role. I didn't like the mafia either. I liked being the jester. The jester was just like the easiest thing to do. Oh yes, Town of Salem has a sequel. I haven't played a sequel though. I can't do the serial destroyer. The mafia, at least, like, you have a team, but it's so stressful. I don't like letting people down for that stuff. Yeah, jester, I could at least like troll around. And then you could, like, if you get jailed. Oh, being jailer was kind of fun too, and the medium. I like doing the medium. And I would just like hang out with everyone and like the chats and all. Like, I actually conversed, but people would leave mid-match. But I would like troll around with the diary entries. I guess it wasn't really trolling. I'd like to write stories in there, like day one. This happened. I could not trust the medium because they could only serve me medium food. I wanted it small or something like, or like the medium was talking to themselves again. I just want to freaking talk to the dead. Something like that. I always made random names. I don't know what names I did. It wasn't really trolling. You know, like how you had a will? I just like making stories there. I was like making my own lore, like my family lore. Oh, hello, cat. Is that you? Oh, they went on my table. I made lore, like I made friends with the jailer. Just like in the cell. But then, like, sometimes the jailer would die, and I'm like, they killed my friend. I can't believe them. Yeah, I have 2 cats in the room. I wonder if they know the concept of sickness. Chamomile tea, thank you, dog. I like your profile picture. I have a dry cough right now. I just hope the fever doesn't happen. Yeah, I like the wheel stuff. Making your own lore is pretty fun. How did the cat survive? I hired a cat sitter. Whenever I have to get kidnapped by the Yakuza, I have to get a very nice cat sitter. She's an old dainty lady. She just shows up, picks up their poop, throws food at them, and she even plays with them. And then whenever she texts like reports, she talks in the point of view of the cats. It's really sweet. And she's like, oh, Salt was not feeling kind of rascally today. He would not come out to play. And then she sends another picture like Pepper. Pepper shat on the ground for some reason. I'm a bit worried about Pepper. but oh man, one of my cats was kind of crapping on the ground though. I think they were stressed, or the carpet just felt like nice sand, coarse, rough, and it gets everywhere. They stop pooping though. They stop pooping on the carpet. Pepper shat on I don't think they shat on the floor. I moved the little cat litter thing to a more solid ground. Salt and Pepper, that's what I want to name the Yakuza mascots. In fact, where are they? There you go. Let's see. They're actually... Oh, my cat. Oh no, don't destroy my chair. You've already destroyed enough. My cats have actually destroyed my gamer chair. What is it? He's just looking at me right now. I like to think Salt's the blue one and Pepper's the red one. Pepper's like the bigger cat actually. You can't tell that easily, but he is, trust me. So I have, they have a scratching box. They don't really use it though. And they also have a scratching post, but they prefer my chair. I gave up on my chair. It used to be a pretty pink chair. Now it's covered in scars. You wanna know how I got these scars? So I also started putting towels on the chair in hopes that it kinda alleviates the claws. It didn't really work. Now I have like scratched up towels, to be honest. I have scratched up towels. I just gave up, man. They can do whatever the heck they want on my chair. Just don't poop on it, please. That's all I'm begging. Oh no, he's on my he's on my desk. No, that's my water. I don't want to declaw the cats. I could never do that. They need it for protection. I do need to trim their nails though. Okay, I need to drink water. So I have Salt right here. I'm petting him right now. I don't think they meow at command though. But Salt here, he likes to go near the mic. Oh, thank you, Hair. Thank you for the head pats. Salt here likes to go near the mic and he'll start rubbing himself against it. I could pretend to do it too. It'll be like, hold up. What's the best way to do this? Okay, I'll use my head to rub against this. Let's do this really quick though. Whee! Thank you for the pink cans. I always wondered why the heck it was like super pink. Okay, so you're my mic, right? So it'll be like that's my head rubbing against the mic right now. I don't think you can hear him though. Did you hear that actually? Can you hear? Yeah, I assume it sounds like that. I assume anyway. But sometimes he'll rub against the mic and then he'll like move it and then he'll purr, but very faintly. Okay. Well, I've given you the head rub, so you'll have to pretend it's my cat. Oh, it's so cold. There you go. Oh, now it's so warm. I hope you enjoyed the setup, by the way. I thought it would be a dorky return. I'm quite pleased with the setup, in fact. Quite pleased. Oh, he jumped off the table. Okay. I know people are wondering like what the heck is going on. Why? It's just a sweater, guys. Yeah, it's just like my old childhood room. Oh man, speaking of my old childhood room, you guys already know that I used to sleep around like 30 dolls all around. I had a doll lamp. I need to bring that over. You like it? Yeah, I found a perfect image for padded rooms. It's actually not a padded room behind the scenes, but that's just like, oh, I'm breaking the lore though. It's actually just like a very luxurious room, but it has 4 squares, so let's just pretend it's padded here. Yeah, I used to sleep with 30 dolls all around the room. I ran out of space though, and then my parents started saying like, you got too many dolls. I'm like, yeah, but they need a home. I always got them from thrift stores. So my dad, my papa, he would always joke that, well, you know, you're probably gonna get a free ghost included in one of these dolls. But I like to save the dolls in thrift stores because they needed a new home. That's how I felt anyway. So I would find the prettiest porcelain doll in the thrift store and I'd bring it home and I'd be like, okay, I save you now, this is home. But I wasn't even like that young. It was like sort of recent still, but that's just how I think about things. Well, if the doll is haunted, you just have to get along with the doll. I drank some more water. Yeah, man, I would totally buy a haunted doll, but actually, I don't know. I don't think I want to bring it home in case, like, it's real, you know? But on eBay, they have, like, haunted dolls for sale and all that crap. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay, like, $2,000 for a haunted doll. Like, if I really wanted to, I could commit something, but I shouldn't. And if I did commit this thing, well, I'm pretty sure
they would haunt me.
So I don't really intend to do that. Yeah, eBay's crazy. I don't think it's always 2,000, but they like to do like lore for their dolls. Like, oh, I found this in an alleyway with a mysterious tea vendor selling happy tea. The doll was looking at me, its eyes piercing yellow, just like Shiori novellas. Seances, oh man, I don't think I'd ever do a seance. Like, even I kind of think like it's possible for things to exist. I don't know for sure. Look, I used to watch Ghost Hunters, okay? I wanted to be part of those adventures. I wanted to be like, pretending to freak out. I'd be like, oh god, what's that sound? It just looks so fun. Like, you get to travel around, see cool places, vlog about it. And then all you do is like, what's that sound? That was creepy. Did you hear that? And then I had to go like, no, I didn't hear crap. Just sounded like you shot yourself. I like Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, all that. It's really because of the traveling aspect. Where did I come from? I was in a giant petri dish in the middle of the... I'm dying. Oh. No, I could never do a Ouija board stream. I would collect the Ouija board, but I dare not use it. You don't want to mess with things, no matter like... Actually, I did a study on it. I know like it's called... It's like when you... It's like a placebo effect really with Ouija boards, but I still don't want to mess with it. In case something screws up, I don't want to be the one to screw it up. The ghost bite? Well, let's just say that I've theoretically passed away, and then I could bite you. So I guess a ghost could bite. Because if you just flip a few pages back, I'm alive again. It's a Ouija board. Oh man, I don't think burning a Ouija board is good. Yeah, I remember the Hasbro thing. Oh man, there was even like 2 girls who pretended to contact the dead. So what they did was they would crack their bones, actually. They would do like some sounds using their bodies. Whenever they were asked a question like, what's the answer to this? They pretended a ghost was in their room by cracking their bones, and but people believed that back in the times, and they did pretty well, made lots of money. And then like one day, someone was like, "You should reveal your secret," and one of the sisters, she was like kind of pissed off at the other one, so she revealed their secret, which was like, "We just crack her bones. It's the errors in the joints," and then people lost interest in them, and. Out of those 3 sisters, only 2 were like doing this scheme. The 2 sisters that were part of the scheme went unalive, and I believe they unalived from poverty, actually. And the other one, I think, was from illness and alcoholism. And the 3rd sister, who was not part of the scheme, she just lived, I think. So yeah, that's the more you know. What were their names? Ouija board sisters. Oh, my cat's staring at me. What is it? What is it, myself? I can't remember their names. It was like a triplet though. But yeah, that was it. I don't know why I brought that up. Was it even related to Ouija boards? I'm pretty sure it was. I think it's because people were gullible back then because it was Victorian times. And to be fair, like, knowledge was kind of hard too. It's not like they had the freaking internet at their disposal. It's not like they had the Tweedledees and the Tweedledums. So people, the fact that people went unalive so often, they just wanted to latch on to hope, and I think that makes complete sense. Yeah, this was like, Ouija boards got pretty popular, I think 1900s? I probably shouldn't mention that, but like, you guys know a lot happened in technically the 20th century. The 20th century is like the 1900s, by the way. But a lot happened in the 1900s. And let's say the hygiene was not very good. So people really had to cling to hope because the mortality rate was pretty bad and they just missed everyone. I think it could have been the Fox sisters. All I remember is they were sisters. Yeah, so I could see why people fell for like Ouija boards and seances. They just wanted to cling to hope, and I think if people need to cling on to that to be happy. I think that's completely understandable. Oh, it's the Fox Sisters? Oh, okay. You're so smart. Thank you for looking it up. I think hope is very important. And happiness. So I'm too sick to carry on with that thought. Yeah, I think that's why making videos and oh, thank you, Ohame. Oh, when we go to have a paranormal stories. I wanna go ghost hunting. That'll be exciting. Yeah. Oh, you got the names, Jay. Good job. Man, there's also this house. Okay, so this house was like a maze, and the reason it was built in a specific way was because the owners, she was like a widow. She was the wife of the dude who made pew 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 pew. Do you know what I mean? I think it's like the Winchester. I think it was called the Winchester. Yeah, Winchester House. Yeah. So she had a seance, and whoever did the seance, I think it's a little bit of an overkill, to be honest. They were like, "Yeah, your husband, you should build a house, Barbie's dream house, for all I care." And she was like, "Okay, I'll make him into my Ken, and I shall be his Barbie. He'll be my ghost Ken." I don't even know why he told her to build a freaking gigantic maze of a house. Like, what purpose does it serve? I've not been to the Winchester house. I would go there if I could. But she built a maze because the idea was that her husband's his technology, the technology destroyed the lives of many people. So now a bunch of ghosts who were destroyed by the technology wanted to haunt the dude. So in order to confuse them, for some reason this was gonna work, she built the Winchester house. And some doors lead to like nothing. I definitely guess it's a cool game. I think I'd be too dumb for it though, to be honest. This is a very slow game, isn't it? It's like what's it called? FMV, full motion video. It's like those old things. But yeah, have you ever heard of the Tombstone? I don't think so. It's not a tourist trap. Oh man, there's also the Elizabeth, I think, Warden House? Lizzie... something Lizzie. She was the axe lady. She can ask you a question. Oh, I can try to eat veggies, I guess. Lizzie Borden, thank you. I gotta go get more water. I'll just like stand up really quick. So excuse me. Actually, here, I want you to be warm. Wear this for me too. I'll still be here. I have a kettle around here. Hello, cats. Oh, thank you for keeping my sweater warm. Atakai, arigato. No, itashimashite. Alright. There you go. Thank you for keeping it warm. I hope it also helped you. Is my water still warm? I always keep an electric kettle nearby, because, oh man, if you think my voice sucks now, it was a lot weaker in my youth. Oh, ugh. It hurts to drink, actually. It's kind of weird. Like, I know water's meant to be tasteless, but it feels so bad. It's like something took... What's it called? I don't want to say the wrong word. The tonsils. Tonsils. Oh, what the heck was I... I'm gonna Google this. I don't want to say it. Whoa, wait. Which word is this? Okay, tonsils and uvula. Okay, thank you. I didn't want to say uvula, and then all of a sudden that was like the wrong word, and it's like, oh crap, she's talking about her uvula. But but like it feels like just the water slaps my uvula around and just treats it the way the beast treats Belle in my dream. I thought, well, I guess lemon has the acidity to help with strep throat, right? I was kind of worried because it's also acidic. Honey and lemon should work. I guess I could look into it. I actually like eating lemons, not with skin, of course. It's also very bad for you because you don't want to screw up your throat with how acidic it is, but it tastes so good. I love sour things. I haven't gurgled yet. No, I haven't gurgled. Girl-dee-doo. You eat? Wait, you? Oh, that was a joke. I thought you were serious, Ace. Some people use like a cheese grater on the skin, though. They call it the zest of life. The skin adds flavor. Okay, I'll gargle salt. I used to eat salt as a kid, actually. Yeah, I don't do it anymore though. It was also specifically sea salt. Don't worry, I didn't take like a gigantic spoon and just stuffed it in my mouth. No, I used to just like I hid salt in my room. I hid like I think Morton salt. Sea salt, yeah, sea salt's freaking great. You know what I mean, right? but I would take like I would kind of sneak the Morton sea salt into my room, and then my parents were like, I thought we had a spare. So I would take some salt, I would dip like a little sprinkle, just a smidge, just like this confetti. It would go on my palm, and I would lick my finger, and then I would touch the salt, and then lick it again. Yeah, those are the good days. It was like my habit for a time. I've stopped since then, though. I've outgrown my Shio face. You did the same? Oh, did you guys ever... Were you ever obsessed with the hard gumballs? Not the jawbreakers, like the one you could chew. When Granny Yakuza was still alive, whenever we picked her up from her daily visits to the hospital, there was a gumball machine there, and she always gave me quarters for the gumballs, and she would actually get me like a styrofoam cup, and I would get like 5 gumballs. Man, that hospital made money out of us. I mean, sure, they also made money out of the sickness, but they sure made money out of me wanting gumballs. My granny was very nice. She was a very lovely woman. It's interesting when people age, because by the time that their story is over and you see a page from her youth, you kind of look at the two and like, wow. But yeah, that's just what I think. I don't eat gumballs as much anymore, because like now it's only in the malls. I mean, to be fair, I also don't visit a specific hospital with the gumballs. Yeah, it does make you think. You know, maybe it's best some of you miss the story though. I don't watch you guys sad. Yeah, the malls, I think they started upping the prices too. It's like 50 cents for a gumball. Like, man, I could just get my own. Some malls are slowly disappearing. I think you're right. I think it's because the interwebs. It's interesting though. I think like Macy's, JCPenney's, Hot Topic's still freaking alive though. That's pretty freaking impressive. I think there's gumball inflation. €1, jeez. How much is €1 in like cents? Let me Google. €1 in cents. Oh, it's just basically $1 and some cents. Dang, inflation, man. Is it JCPenney or JCPenney's? I think Hot Topic is interesting though. If you ever look at like a documentary, it basically started off with a niche. They niched like music, the metal scene, the rock, the goth, the hot gamer goth girlfriend GF. Now it's a lot more. Let me just do this now. okay, I'm okay. Oh, yeah, now it's anime culture actually. It's like the latest TVs and shows. I'm okay, I'm okay. It's okay. Dry cough. I won't push myself too much. And in fact, like, I think tomorrow for Terraria, I'm just gonna support people. I'm just gonna support my friends. I don't know how far they got. I think they were just diggy hole, right? At least that's what Risa told me. So I'm just gonna stay quiet. So please enjoy Risa's point of view as she diggy holes. Have they reached the inner core? To be fair, like, how far did I get? There comes a point where I don't even know what to do. There's like so many bosses. Thank you for the well wishes. You know, it's interesting when I was on Twixer. That's what I like to call it. It's interesting seeing how people miss me. You guys are just like my cats. I think it's very sweet though. Oh, and to the people who were very productive and like try to do something fun, I hope you guys had a fun time. I'm very proud of you, keeping up with your 10,000 steps or doing your personal projects. Like the novel, it was like, nah, let me look. It was like, it had a period in the middle. It's in the community post. Novel lit. Yes, that's pretty cool. I believe that one is like an automated Twixer fanfiction censor. I'm just very impressed. I'm very proud of you all. 21,000 steps, holy crap! What happened? Was someone chasing you with scissors? But that's super impressive, my good gosh. I'm okay, don't worry. It's a sweater, guys. Man, this is I don't even know how I got to this topic. I was thinking of sweaters, and then I moved on to my memory of how I used to roast marshmallows using a lamp. Did I tell you about that, guys? 11,000 steps. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud. Did I tell you how I used to... Okay, I think the reason I thought I jumped from sweaters to s'mores is because of SpongeBob. He had that song about sweaters, right? And he's also SpongeBob. There was a camping episode, you know, where they sing like the I can't sing it, so I'm gonna rap it. CAMPFIRESONG. That, you know that song, right? CAMPFIRE. I'm out of beat. but yeah, the campfire song. So that episode kind of inspired me to go camping. I've never gone camping. I probably never will. I think I will get destroyed. If I got sick from freaking mysterious happy teas, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get sick from a mysterious happy bear trying to sell me like the honey for something. You want my honey sugar? And I'm like, hey, boo boo, no I don't. And I mean, like, oh shucks. But I thought like, oh, they're roasting marshmallows. So I had this very unsafe lamp. I don't think my parents realized how unsafe it was. It was one of those like office lamps. Like you could adjust the top, right? And it could go up or down, up or down. So I faced it up. And I took some marshmallows. I didn't have like the little, what's it called? Not chopsticks. Barbecue sticks. I didn't have the barbecue sticks. However, I had a letter opener. It's a really cool letter opener. Do I still own it? Darn, I don't. I had a letter opener. So I used that. Oh, skewers. Thank you. Oh, it's my cats. Oh, hold up. I think they want to go out. Here you go. I will continue the story about the cats. What is it, guys? Want to get out? Please, let me work. Oh, go out. you go. You out you go. I'll see you later. Love you. I actually have to run to my computer room. I have to erase them because otherwise this happens. I have to erase my cats a lot. It is very hard to kick them out. I love my cats. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I have to erase them. Pepper is especially very clingy. Actually, Salt is too. They're both clingy. But Pepper's the type to hang out with me while I'm in the computer room. And then Salt's the type to sleep on me while we trying to sleep. You can't keep a door closed when you have cats. They will get very angry. They're like, meow. How dare you close this? I will shat on this floor if I have to. And one of them did, but my cats are very clingy. I guess it's because they see me as a mummy. Not the mummy with like the toilet bandages, but like the mummy as in like mama. Thank you for the super chats, by the way. I'm sorry I can't read all your names. Yeah, Pepper's the red cat. Yeah, I think they see me as a mummy. Oh yeah, I heard about that too. That purring helps. I'm not sure why. I think it's probably related to the waveforms, or is it the waveforms? but these cats were part of a bunch of 5. There are 5, and I took 2 because you gotta take siblings. The other 3, I don't know what the heck happened with them early. But I hope they're doing well. Thank you, Yoshi. Oh, I misread Pat as puppet. I was like, oh, I love puppets. Oh, that's right, my campfire. Oh, okay, so the lamp was like a typical office lamp. You could raise it up or bring it down. So I raised it up, and it was hot. This thing freaking overheated. I'm surprised it never set on fire. But I used my envelope opener, the letter opener, stabbed it into the marshmallows, and I used a lamp to roast it. And you know, it actually was so hot that it would melt. And it left some marks on the lamp because, you know, the little goo fell on it. And I was like, yeah, you know, it's probably fine. It's just my little campfire lamp. And I would enjoy the special SpongeBob episode about camping, and I'm like, oh, I'm camping with SpongeBob. How do you know if it burns? Like, it was hot enough that it had the marks. Like, for example, if you were to take a piece of paper and you were to set it on fire, you would see like the black markings, right? It would have that, but not as black. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Cobra. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you for the care. It's very surprising still, but I'm very happy. I just want you guys to make friends and all that stuff too. It's charring. That's what it's called. Charring. Does that mean the lamp was okay? I mean, it didn't burn, you know. I didn't set myself on fire. Oh man, actually one time I guess I almost set myself on fire. Not completely though. Not completely. Why did this happen? Oh, I wanted to be fancy, so I had a candle, right? I wanted those nice scented candles. But instead of the long pointy fire poker thing, what's it called? A lighter. The long lighter with the big tip. You know what I mean? Like it has a giant finger. Do you know that one, right? The finger lighter. I'm bad with words. Oh, that's a barbecue one? I never knew that. We always just use it for candles. Okay, so we had the barbecue lighter, the wand lighter, I don't know. Except I didn't know where it was. So I had the other lighter, the one that people use for, I think, like, regular fire. the one that doesn't have the big pointy finger. So the candle was on the table, and I tried to light up the little wick, but I forgot that it doesn't have the big pointy thing. So then I started smelling perhaps burning skin. I wasn't too sure. I was like, what's this smell? Something smells. And then I started feeling the heat on my thumb. So the flame was actually rising and hitting my thumb, and it took me a few seconds to realize it. I had to go off by the scent. So I'm smelling something weird. I wonder why. And then I was like, oh, I was burning myself. I see. But you know, the good news is that I still lit the wick. I still lit that wick, so it ended up in a happy tale. So it's fine. It makes so much sense now. but yeah, that was not quite my youth, but for the sake of it, let us blame little Shiori for it. I guess I'm rather absent-minded, really. I don't know, it's kind of weird. When it comes to certain topics, I'll get like really into it, I'll study it up, be super interested. But when it comes to common sense things, not so much, not quite my interest. Burning flesh, I wonder why. It's just not normal. Well, it takes you a few seconds to feel the burn. Actually, I remember people used to play like the fire game, where they take a lighter and then they wave their hands like just across it. And it's because you don't sense it that fast. You have to be like really quick though. So people used to do that. Maybe it's similar to that. It takes a few seconds, kind of like a stove. Now, you could have screwed up nerve endings, so you might not feel anything. Or you're just really absent-minded and you're thinking of what to eat for dinner and you forget that you didn't even eat breakfast. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. See? I have an excuse. Oh, the Bunsen burner, I feel like that one's a little bit more dangerous. That one's because, like, it has the blue flames. Blue is the hottest. So you gotta be careful with your fire. But I love fire. It's so nice. It's so warm. It's attractive. Just like this. It sounds, yeah, I think like the more you talk, excuse me, thank you, Balloon. The more you talk, the better. No, the more you talk, the better it should be, right? Because this is the most I've talked all day. I was kind of worried that I would be like coughing up a storm or something. I don't know the stages of strep throat. I don't even know how long it lasts for. In fact, I didn't even know there were antibiotics for it. I always stuffed it out as a kid. You'd think my parents were gonna take me to the doctor every year I got sick with strep throat and a fever? No way, Jose. I probably shouldn't say too much. It's like, I don't even know when my last visit to the doctor was. Cough, cough, cough. Don't tell anyone. Oh man, the first time. This is like one of my young memories. Man, doctors are freaking expensive. I also don't like making phone calls and setting up appointments. It's actually like one of my biggest weaknesses. I despise it. I hate someone has to do it for me. I will not do it myself. I will avoid going to the doctor. I will pay for insurance, but I will avoid it. I hate setting up appointments. The last time I got sick was actually like many months ago. That's why I was really surprised I got sick, but I mean, it's a giant petri dish. I kind of expected it. But the thing is, I don't think I got sick from the petri dish. I got sick from a freaking mysterious tea vendor. What are you buying? He's like, oh, can I take this free sample? Sure. What are you selling? My health, I guess. My parents rarely took me to the doctor. It didn't seem like a necessity. So I didn't know that you can get antibiotics for strep throat. Because I only knew that I get strep throat, and then a fever is likely to happen the next few seconds. And that was it. Every year, I toughed it out. But I got to take what's it called? Sick days for school. I was only allowed 3. I was actually a perfect attendance student. I was an honor roll, perfect attendance, and never quite like grade A+++. I think it's called a presidential award. I have no idea. Yeah, my school, if you were absent for 6 days in the entire year, you immediately had to retake things, I think. Well, in my youth, I was like, not quite 4.0, but I was like one of the just smart kids, above average, basically. But that's in your youth. That's a different game. Once you're in the archives, like I still did pretty well, but not as well as I could have breezed it. You really had to study. But that's probably because of my major and all that stuff. Which is studying your bodies. But yeah. 10 days. Oh, for us it was still excused. 3.7, hey, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Yeah, high school's a tutorial. High school didn't prepare me for chemistry either, actually. I was surprised about the labs. Like, there's labs? I thought you just did the hoo-ha with the math hoo-ha. I joined, you guys already know about the anti-bullying club, but I also had like the book club and all that. It was just fun, and I thought like, hey, this would look good for my application. But honestly, like, you don't even have to attend a fancy school. Just attend any school, because you're gonna get the same freaking degree anyway. You want me to go to freaking Harvard? Okay, you want me to impress you with my book club and anti-bullying club? It's like, I never really understood the appeal to it, to be honest. Oh, good God, I cannot do organic chemistry. I hated it. Everyone hated it. Yeah, I remember like a lot of people wanted to do like the big fancy colleges. I thought it was inefficient though, to be honest. I just thought it was inefficient. Like, I guess if you were doing something a lot more, not regal, but like, I guess if you wanna debate or something, it could probably help. Yeah, honestly, just go with whatever's convenient, because I'm pretty sure it's all gonna end up in something anyway. So that's just my feeling anyway. I was a student who always sat in the front of the class. I never did back. I really wanted to focus on the board and all that stuff. Yeah, that's just what I think anyway. Oh, and the networking? But man, I do not know how to do that. I mean, I attended tutoring. I'm pretty sure my teachers remembered me, because I went for tutoring for physics. It's like word problems I don't understand. I hate word problems. No, I always went near the door, actually. So when I chose when I chose a seat in class, I would go closest to the exit. What pissed me off is like there was this girl in there, and she was my lab partner. She was, I'll be honest, I don't usually call people this, but she was kind of, she was mean. She kind of had that aura, the attitude. Does that make sense? I don't usually get exposed to that. She kind of gave off the vibe, basically. No, I don't want to say it. And I remember, like, I sit in the front, first of all. I have to, like, I do my best to study and all that. And she just admitted to me, like, because she sits in the back, she just cheats with her phone on the chemistry test. I'm like, oh. And she's like, I got an A in this class. And I'm like, oh, I got, like, a B, but I don't cheat. So it made me kind of sad. But it's like, I always sit in the front because I'm trying to be a good student. But it's just that. Was it passive aggressive? I don't know. When she was my lab partner, she just kind of had a vibe. I don't know if you guys know, but like, there's people you can be friends with easily. Like, you feel comfortable, right? You feel like they're probably a good person, that they're easy to talk to, no suspicions. And then there's people who are like the type to look at you weirdly, like you're a bug, the way I look at bugs. She didn't look at me like that, but she gave off the vibe that she was kind of like that. So it was just a feeling I got though. That was just a feeling. A Shiori feeling. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm sick. Thank you for the welcome backs, by the way. It's very sweet of you. I am excited to edit that 40 gigabyte video. I gotta edit that crap. I gotta do it soon, but I can't narrate yet. Oh, I had quite a lot of footage though, but I got to edit it in a way that is satisfactory legally. Arigato, daiji ni. Shiori, oh, that's went too fast. Goshi something. Oh. No, it's not gonna be 40 gigabyte video. Actually, I wonder how big the bug video was. I think those tend to be like a few gigabytes though. I already deleted. Actually, no. Do I have the remnants? Do I have the remnants of the Lost Age? Let's see. I have an edited folder. Editing folder. Oh, by the way, that took like 4 renders. Actually, no. A, B, C, D, E. Oh, 5 renders. It was 5 renders. Oh, it's only like 2 gigabytes. It's 1.59 gigabytes for the finale. So it's like 27 gigabytes compressed and yeah, I did it down to 1.59. That's not too bad. Is that normal? Yeah, it's pretty. I think it's because of the quality of the video. If you ever want to do slow-mo, you gotta like double the frames too. I don't think I bought it with slow-mo here. But slow-mo's best like 60 frames per second. If you do 30, it's gonna look really bad if you do slow-mo. It's my sweater. Thank you. Thank you for the care. Thank you, Lynn. Oh man, you know, while I was bedridden and dreaming all sorts of kooky stuff, I was first off, I had limited Wi-Fi. I had like I was in the middle of the ocean, so I had to rely on like, I think it's called, there was like a data plan or something. I was messing with character AI, and then character AI had to go down. I was like, why? But man, I started getting memories of Fire Emblem Three Houses and how good it was story-wise. Like, oh my good god. I love the way Dimitri's like, I'm gonna take your head and put it at the gates of Enbar. It's like, oh my good golly, those are such good memories. I can't play any other route except Blue Lions. That's how bad it is for me. And that it means it's good. But I feel like I can't do any other routes. I will cry. It has to be only one route. I can't. It pisses me off that Dimitri is like freaking emo for 5 chapters. So I was looking at clips like, oh yeah, I remember. He was being a piece of crap. I want to slap him during this. But he was such a good boy. He was such a good boy pre-time skip. Gosh, I hope the next Fire Emblem game has the paired endings, because I really think the social links, like the support conversations were really good. I thought about going with Golden Deer actually, because Claude felt like the most sociable, the nice one. But come on, Blue Lions is like the husbando. Thank you, Zeke. Thank you. But oh good god, the scene where Dimitri goes insane and he laughs like a maniac, it's like, ah. Because if you look at it, when he pushes Billith away, he has the ability to take someone's skull and crush it with just his hand. So he really controlled his strength just to push Billith away. Because he could have like slammed her, he could have Kabadoned her on a wall or something. How do you pronounce it? Billith? Bylith? I say Billith though. Bylith? But Billith makes so much sense to me. Okay, Bylith then. I just was like, I haven't played Three Hopes. Oh, but there is a little bit of a scene there. So what happens, like, Felix, he's like that poor prince. I knew when he slaughtered the commander that there was something wrong with him. That was the day I saw darkness. And if you fight with Dimitri, and you look at, like at the very end when he finishes his mission. I don't know. I never played this. I saw a video on it. He's actually like smiling sadistically. I'm like, wow. But I still don't like you being an emo piece of crap who says like, go away. Thank you everyone for your care. I played 3 Houses. I didn't play 3 Hopes though. Man, oh, but there's a DLC with the wolves. The wolves, guys, the wolves. They go like a woo. Oh, but then I'd be like betraying Dimitri. Oh, why is it so hard? The wolves, woo. The Ashen Wolves, yeah. See, if I went with Ashen Wolves, like the only person I'd probably be going for is the purple dude. He's playing. Oh, but then it's like betraying Dimitri. I can't. This is like my canon. They're not around. Their side story. What the heck? What? But does Dimitri die in there? You know, in Engage. For Engage, I went with the sick boy, Alfred. So like Dimitri 2.0. Because but I can't tell you. Okay. I'm gonna do spoilers. Okay, I'm gonna do spoilers. So, for as long as you see the Yakuza, I'm spoiling you, okay? Just letting you know now. Okay. Okay. Has it been that long? I don't understand time, guys. Time is literally blurry for me. Okay. Spoilers. Oh my good god. Okay, so for Engage. It hasn't been 4 years. For Engage, if you don't end up with Alfredo, the pasta dude, he dies. I'm like, he's like literally one of your first loyal compadres. I was torn between him, the red dude, because like red dude's pretty. He protected me, okay? He carried the crap out of me. He carried me. But Alfredo, my pasta man, he's like, I'll stick by your side no matter what. Like, oh my good gosh, he's been there from the start. Daimon was pretty good. Who else did I use? I used one of the twins, the mage boy. Forgot his name. I'm just gonna call him Len Kagamine. No, he's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. I had to go for him. I could not let him have a sad. Yeah, I guess it was Clown. I used them. Who else did I use? The chef dude. The chef dude. Oh, your brother voiced them? Congrats to your brother. Congrats. Lewis. Oh, hold on, we gotta remember this. It was kind of. I really like the combat, but in terms of characters, it was kind of hard for me to remember notable things. Zelkov? I actually thought Zelkov was funny. But I thought Zelkov was funny, but he was a little bit too chuny, I guess. Okay, let me look. Fire Emblem Engage characters. Okay, it's good enough to. There you go. No more spoilers. It's okay. My god, you know what pissed me off? The rings barely say anything. They say like one or not even one sentence. They say like 5 words and that's it. At least Soren like salts everyone. Oh, I used Lewis actually. Lewis was interesting. I was thinking of going for him too when I had to pick someone. But there was also something about him that was a little hard to deal with. I don't know, he's kind of a little bit too observant or something. He was too much like Brock in a way, except he didn't look at girls. He looked at the darkness within. Yeah, it was the social supports. The support conversations. I didn't like how short it was. Like, I looked back in the Dimitri one, right? Let's see. Oh, Kiara went with Edelgard? Oh. Oh, Edelgard. But see, I play Blue Lion, so naturally I have my bias. Edelgard's like, is cool though. But like, oh, it's Edelgard. No one treats my Dimitri like this. Okay, let's see. I used Alfred. I used Celine for a bit. I used Butcheron. Did I say it right? Butcheron. I used Eddie for a bit, but not long. Stuck with Lewis. Diamond, freaking carry. I used Alchrist. I used Alchrist actually. I also used Amber. Alpaca guy was cool. I like Alpaca boy. But that's like, they all literally have one trait. Like literally Diamond. I need to get strong. Alchrist. Oh, wowee. I'm too scared. So Amber, alpacas. Jade was fine. I didn't use her though. Yunaka was interesting. She's a memorable. Memorable? What was her catchphrase? What was her catchphrase? It's not hippie kaya yay. I forgot her cat. Hiya, papaya. There you go. There you go. Oh, that's right. Jade was a novelist. I remember. I did not use Citron and Lapis. Didn't Lapis have a crush on Alcris or something? I don't remember. Ivy was pretty cool, but by the time I had her, it's like I already got like some people here. I was a little bit pissed off at Hortensia. I couldn't use Hortensia. She kind of pissed me off. Zelkov was fun, but I didn't use it. Kagetsu fucking carried. He carried hard. I think I tried to use Gold Mary. Oh, and then there's this dude, like Lipton Iced Tea, but his name is Lyndon. I did not recruit him. I couldn't. I tried to talk to him, but I didn't know who I was meant to talk with, so I just didn't get him. Fogado. Hasta la vista. I used them. I used Marin. Bune? His name's Lyndon. Pandreo. I used Pandreo. Veil I definitely used. Veil and Mauvier. Mauvier also has like... Oh, I shouldn't say anymore. I won't say anymore. He's a nice guy though. He's nice. But yeah, that'll be it. Man, you know the 3 houses being part of the rings? That must suck. Being 3 people in like... Actually no, like 3 copies in one location. No, I didn't play the DLC, but I know Soren's in there, and I like the fact that he just sasses everyone. He's only like ooh woo to Ike. For everyone, he's like growl, but Ike is like ooh woo Ike. Oh, I ran out of water. Oh, the DLC makes me here, but how's the? Oh man, can you can't like do the ring with the DLC, right? Because that's like a different alternate reality, is it? You know what sucks? I actually really shipped the MC with Marth, but Marth's freaking married. It's like a Kaneki Ken all over again. Why? It's like Marth's literally there. He's not even the original Marth, okay? He's not even the original Marth. And he's just like, I am a ring. I've been waiting for you. All I did was play Ring Fit for a long freaking time. And you can't even romance the freaking rings. No, you gotta stay away from married characters. That's why, like, the moment Kaneki Ken was like, I'm a Kaneki Ken inside you. I was like, okay, I gotta back up. But Marth, they're like clones. They're not really the originals. So I thought it was like, you know, they really shouldn't have allowed you. It's called Fire Emblem Engage. But you can't even get engaged. I just... Look, Martha's really there for you for freaking everything. And you mean to tell me? Oh yeah, you can't romance a ring though. Only other people. You can't get engaged, not married? Oh my good god though. But like the fact that there's also no period ending kind of made this stuff a little not as interesting. It's just like, oh yeah, this dude just became a party animal, woohoo. But you could have paired them up. Like for example, the Dew and Ash, they can set up like a restaurant. Like that's pretty nice. Or the Dew's just like, he's a bro for Dimitri. Bros forever. And then Felix and Sylvain, like they had a paired ending. Yeah, I thought it was kind of sad. Is it? Did I not say the Dew right? The dude. Like, they didn't have to pair everyone up. They didn't have to have like an ending, but I thought it would have been a nice touch because it's really the characters. I have to get attached to characters. I have to get attached to the characters for me to like really like a game. That's why I can only get into games like farming games and all that stuff. I know. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher the name. This can you do the pronunciation for this Gaia? Did I say it right? I never played Fates. Three Houses was my intro, but I'm thinking of playing Awakening. Did I say? I own Sakuna Rice of Ruin, but I haven't played it. Did I say it wrong? This guy, oh okay, this Gaia. I wanna see like who I end up with for what's it called? Awakening. It's one of those things like you can't control it, right? So I wonder, like, I don't know the characters here that well. I just know that there's Henry, I think. Oh, good luck with work. Thank you for the super chat, Yakuzugawa-san. Arigatou gozaimasu. So, I'll play Awakening like off stream though. There's long games I'll probably just play off stream. but like if I could, I would play Fable here. I have a lot of fun memories of Fable, but I should save that for a different tangent. Well, you can control it. I thought like if people paired up, like you immediately saw the thing. You had no choice. If Crom wanted your butt, you had no choice. You gotta give that butt. But like, is it based on battles and stuff? Cause I wanna see who I end up stuck with. Fable's neat. I never finished it. I got to the spooky place. I've played Fable 2 and I finished that though. Oh, you can avoid that? Oh, hold on, it scrolled too fast. You can avoid that if you're careful. So basically, I gotta isolate everyone so I don't have any other paired endings except me. That's what I try. Okay, so like for 3 houses, I let everyone hang out up until B. And then I specifically chose the A endings. Like, come on. I wanted Annette to be paired up with her dad so she could fix her daddy issues. But I ended up seeing Mercedes and her pair up first, so I ended up getting their thing. I want to play Baldur's Gate 3, but it's more of an issue of like, when can I play it? It'll probably be off stream or just like here and there. I know it's a long game. Whew. Oh, you can pair other characters, who cares? Yeah, but come on. I pair the dudes up with each other and I pair the girls up with each other. Yeah, it's probably a really long stream. Don't play the S rank. Oh, I see. Oh. I see. What I think about... Eh? Oh, thank you so much for the super chat and pampering. Oh, you gave the softness? So this. Isn't that kind of... Actually, I wonder what the requirements... Didn't you just have to max out all her answers or something? But you know, she's literally like... She should have been a Fire Emblem engaged at this rate. Oh, there's a wasp nest. Please be careful. Okay, everyone. I should go now, okay? I gotta rest my voice. I'll be playing Terraria tomorrow with Risa and I believe the Pepperonis, but I won't be talking as much. So please just support my friends, and I hope that you all have a fun time. Oh yeah. I'm gonna play Amanda the Adventurer, Need a Girl Overdose, or Overload, depending on like the region, I guess, and the Phasmophobia. And then I'll be editing over the weekend. I might do a Zatsudon, but I'd really rather focus on editing because that takes me a long time. So thank you for being here. Take care of yourself while I'm gone, okay? So. Where's my face? Oh, okay. Thank you for pampering me. I hope that you take care of yourself. Make friends, eat well. Don't eat 10 lozenges in an hour, apparently. That's new information to me, frankly. And I hope you all had fun. Thank you for keeping me company. So, Shiori.